Die Alone, a horror story inspired by Arab folklore, narrated in Chapter 1. The Caretaker. My name is Hamid. I used to work as a night caretaker in an old rest house at the edge of the desert near. The building was originally a caravanserai centuries old. They've renovated it to host travelers and loners like myself. I liked solitude. I wasn't running from people, just from myself. One winter night I got a call from the owner. An old guest is coming. You'll recognize him. He's been there before. No name, no detail, just that. By my grab, the desert had turned to ice. No cars, no footsteps, just the wind and the crackling of the heater behind me. I heard a knock. Chapter 2. The guest, he wore a long coat. Dusty, his beard was silver, unkempt. His eyes, hollow like he hadn't seen light in days. He said nothing when I greeted him. Just nodded. I gave him key 7, the only room with a working heater. He didn't eat. He didn't pray. Just sat in silence. Hours passed. I heard him pacing, then humming a low, ugly tune like a broken lullaby. Then, just after 2 a.m., he came back down, looked at me, and said the only words I ever heard from him. No one should die alone. Then he turned and walked out the door. Chapter 3. The Smell by Faja. The smell had spread through the rest house, a stench of rotting water and earth. I knocked on room 7, thinking he came back. No answer. I opened it empty, but the bed was sunken like someone had been lying there for years. The Quran I'd placed on the bedside for guests was soaked, as if dipped in black water. There were no footprints in the sand outside, no sign of a car. No one had come or left. I called the owner. No answer. That day a guest from Riyadh checked in. He stayed one night and vanished. His luggage remained, his wallet, his shoes, even his phone was still charging, but his bed was sunken. Chapter 4. The files. I found a box in the storage room. Old files, guest names, check-ins going back to the 80s. A pattern. Every 10 years, around the same week, someone came, someone who didn't eat, didn't speak, didn't pray. Then someone disappeared. One note from 1993 caught my eye, written by a caretaker named Faraz. He came again. The one who doesn't age, who smells of graves. I asked who he was. He only said, no one should die alone. So I stayed near him that night. He smiled and left. And now, I hear voices from room 7, chapter 5. The choice. I planned to leave. I packed that night. But something, maybe pride, maybe fear, made me enter room 7 again. It was freezing. The walls were dripping like sweat on stone. The heater was off, yet the metal buzzed like it was alive. Then I saw it, the man, sitting on the bed, facing the wall. I didn't run. I asked, who are you? He turned slowly. His eyes were not human. Too deep, too empty, as if he wasn't a man, but a memory wearing skin. He said, they all died alone, so I keep 'em company. Now it's your turn. And suddenly I couldn't move. The room grew smaller. The air collapsed. The wall cracked. I whispered, Hasbi Allahu wa Naima al Wakil. Everything froze. He stopped. His face twitched, like something inside him was burning. Then he vanished. Epilogue. The letter. I resigned, left the keys on the counter, never went back. But sometimes around 2 a.m. I still hear that knock, even in my apartment, even in the city. And last night, under my door, was a note, no one should die alone. I live alone. But tonight, I don't feel alone. I feel watched, and I pray. When my time comes, I die with people, because those who die alone do not stay alone. Notes for narration. Length, 10 to 12 minutes, narrated slowly. Style, whisper dread, rising tension, quiet horror, religious respect. Quran shown as a form of protection. Evil avoids remembrance of Allah.